Hi Tony.
Hey Val.
Hey, how are you?
I've been better. Thank you for coming.
That's okay. I've been having a bit of a rough time lately.
It's just been unreal. It feels like everything just come down at once and I don't know what to do anymore, and I've just called you. I'm sorry, but...
Don't apologise at all. Tell me what's been going on.
So, went to work this morning and, I've been having trouble with my male manager. He just fired me today.
Really?
I'm so angry about it too. He knows that I'm having a lot of trouble at home and stuff, and just because I've been having trouble with him, and I've accused him for workplace bullying because, he wasn't paying me right, he was paying me cash and everything, he wasn't treating me fair, and now that I accused him and told him that I'd take it up with someone, then he's just given me the sack. Didn't even pay me for my last shift, and because that I haven't been on the books, I've got no superannuation, I haven't even got any proof that I've been working there. So now I don't even know what to do, and that's literally just one part of it all.
It sounds like it would be really frustrating for you. I also sense you feeling a little bit stressed out. I imagine you didn't even get paid for your last shift. I mean, obviously it's going to be a bit difficult financially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once I told Kevin, and now that we don't really have a source of income or anything, he's just packed up and left.
Oh,
he's just gone, and just left me with the kids and everything, and I'm just so angry, and I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't know how to. I'm just so upset. I don't know what to do.
I imagine you must be feeling a little bit betrayed as well. I mean,
yeah,
Kevin's just up and left out of nowhere.
It's like
he's supposed to be the rock.
It's like he didn't even care. Like he was just like, nah, there's no money, there's nothing for me anymore, so he just left.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't even care about me, or especially the kids.
Yeah, that would be really disheartening. Well, have you thought, was there a small step that you might be able to take towards getting a job, just so you've got a bit of peace of mind, a bit of financials coming in?
Yeah, well, it is going to be really difficult because, I have no record of having a job recently, and I worked at that call centre for 18 months. So it's like I've just been unemployed for 18 months pretty much. So it will be hard, but I'm going to have to try and find somewhere. I just don't know. I just don't even know where to start.
Well, is there anyone at your old work, not your boss, that might be able to give you a bit of a good reference that you can use for another job, even though you haven't got records? You could still get a reference from someone.
Yeah, Jeff was alright. He was the second boss up, but I think maybe I could talk to him, and he was always really lovely to me and knew that I was going through a hard time, so I could definitely give him a ring.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, you did hate that call centre job as well.
I hated it. This
could also be an opportunity for you to go and try and get a job that you actually really enjoy.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of job do you think you would like?
I liked working in hospitality when I was younger.
Yeah.
So maybe I could look at, going to TAFE or something, doing a...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
This could be a bit of time for you to refocus your life, and instead of worrying so much about Kevin, you're always really stressed out about Kevin, you can just focus on yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, in the meantime, have you thought about things like Centrelink or maybe some child support to help you out?
I haven't really thought about that. I spoke to Mum and Dad, and, they've been really, pretty helpful and stuff, looking after the kids and everything, but I haven't really thought about anything financial at the moment. I've just been that stressed out, everything's just bombarded at once, and I don't even...
Yeah, that would be very overwhelming.
Really, it was... As soon as he left, I just couldn't believe it. It's like he'd known that I was going through all of this, and then he just left, and now I've got no one. I have no one.
Well, I mean, you've moved back in with your parents. You've definitely got some good support around you. I mean, look at all your friends as well.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes when you were with Kevin, maybe you didn't get to see your friends anymore.
Yeah,
maybe you could think about some activities you might want to do for yourself. You might want to go for coffee with someone or take up a new hobby.
Yeah, get more social, I guess. But, I'm just really stressed out about finding a job because my financial problem is the main thing, and it all comes back down to that. I might not even be able to go get coffee if I can't even afford one. I just need to get a job, but I don't even know where to start, and well,
what's one small thing you could do to help you can get a job? Have you had a look what jobs are out there? Have you thought about a resume?
Yeah, once I contact Jeff about this reference, maybe I could start getting a resume up and going, and then...
Well, that seems like it's a really good start. I mean, you have had a lot going on. You've just lost your job.
Yeah.
Now you've got some financial troubles, and just out of nowhere, he's just up and left you and he betrayed you, which I imagine would be really horrible.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you go and get that reference, at least you're taking a small step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're feeling a bit better about the job and financial situation?
Yeah, I think so. Like, we've gone through some solutions and some, things I can do, so I sort of feel a bit better about that. But I can't help but think about Kevin and, like, I don't know, like, our relationship was going really well, for those few years, and we're just so strong. And, like, he just stuck by me through everything, and now it's like, I don't know what it is, like, our relationship just went completely downhill the last few months, and the last few weeks I haven't, like, heard much from him at all. Like, especially moving into my parents' place, like, I don't know, he was just so, like, hurtful about all that.
Yeah.
And, like, just made me feel really bad for doing it.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, and then, like, he's just now just broken up with me. And it's like, I don't know if it has, like, I feel like it has to do with all the money and stuff, like, because now I don't have a job. And he's just, like, up and left. And I don't know, like, it's like, what, like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm not good enough.
Yeah, you feel like you're pretty lonely at the moment because he's left and hasn't really given, like, a proper reason or anything, and you're a bit confused as well.
Yeah, like, I feel like it's all my fault, and,
Yeah.
like, I'm just not good enough for him, and, I don't know, just, like, what, like, do I need more money to please you, or, better looking or younger? It's like, what's different now than, before, and, I don't know, it's like, and just, like, so degrading, because, like, now I'm living with my parents, with my kids, and, like, my man has left me, and, like, I don't know anymore. I'm just so confused about what to do. I just feel so frustrated.
Yeah.
And just, I don't know.
Have you thought about maybe you're being a bit too hard on yourself? So I know that you're going through a really difficult situation and everything, but, maybe these things aren't actually negatives, like moving in with your parents and everything. Like, maybe that's actually a positive thing. Have you thought about that?
I don't know. Like, how come... I don't know if it's, like, really that much of a positive, though. Like, I try to be, look on the bright side, but I don't know how to start. Like,
yeah, I get that you're probably feeling very emotionally and mentally stressed as well, but, maybe it is a really difficult situation you're in, and you're probably being, like, very hard on yourself considering everything that you're going through. Like, you're going through a pretty tough time at the moment. And you wouldn't see yourself this way as you would before all this happens. Like, maybe you need to focus on the positives.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's hard to think of positives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a new opportunity as well. Like, maybe you should see it as like a new beginning for everything. Like, I know that everything's really tough and, you've got all these financial problems and, Kevin... Yeah, you've got problems with Kevin and everything, but, it could be a new opportunity for other things to come, like, getting a new job that you actually enjoy, because I know you didn't like working in that call centre.
Yeah, it was pretty crap.
Yeah, so, like, maybe you could just start new or, have a new outlook, you just maybe need to look at the positives in life.
Yeah, I don't know, like, I think, looking at the negatives really does bring me down.
Yeah.
And it's not good for the kids either, I don't think.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, like, what, do I start dating now? Like, I don't know, I'm not, like, 21 anymore. Like, I don't know how to get a guy. I don't know, like, what to do. Like, I haven't been on a date for so many years. Like, I don't know what to do.
I get that you're feeling pretty overwhelmed with everything as well, but, maybe it's time to focus on yourself a bit more. Do you reckon you should focus on yourself, like, more than... I know that Kevin was a lot, like, really important to you, and, you're feeling very, like, a lot of your emotions are, like, faced towards him at the moment and stuff, but, focusing on yourself could be a positive thing. Have you thought about, doing something you love, or you're focusing on your social life maybe instead, like going out with friends and everything?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I don't know, would you be down for going out?
Absolutely.
But, you've got your boy, though. Like,
I'll be happy to come out with you. Of course I would. Anything to help. And especially, like, getting that social side out, because obviously you can't, like, forget everything that's happened or whatnot, but, maybe focusing on the positives would be a lot better, I think. And, so because, a lot of things have happened, you've got your financial issues, obviously, your job insecurity, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, Kevin's definitely not helping you, and I feel like you're very confused and everything, but you will get there in the end. And with a supportive network of friends and family like me and your mum and your dad and your kids even, you will get there in the end.
Yeah, it's good to know that like you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
And that like you get how I feel. Tony, why are you crying?
I just feel like my life is over. Like, I don't have anything left anymore, you know. I don't have a job, and I don't have my fiance anymore, and I'm just like, I'm living with my parents, which is just ridiculous. Like, I'm a grown-ass woman with 2 kids living with her parents. What sort of an example am I setting for them?
Yeah, but have you thought about the good things that you've done for them? Because they see you as being strong, and going to your parents for help it's not a negative thing.
I guess so, and I've made sure that, you know, like, they still feel okay and that they're still, you know, as happy as they can be, but like, I'm feeling so much guilt, you know, like, you know, Kevin, like, he was calling for the first couple of weeks wanting to take the kids, and I was just too upset to be okay with that. And now, like, the kids are asking where their dad is, and they haven't seen him in ages, and I just don't even want to talk to him for long enough to organise that, you know? Like, I'm so angry and I'm so sad, and like, I just don't even know half the time what I'm feeling.
It's very mixed emotions.
Yeah, so much emotions. You know, and like, my parents have been great. They've been so great, but like, you know, they're retired. They want to enjoy their lives, and I have to deal with like 2 kids running around and breaking stuff all the time, you know?
Yeah. Have you thought about how they would benefit from you moving back in? Or how both your kids and your parents would?
Like, mum and dad do love spending time with the kids, and they didn't get to spend as much time with them before, you know, but... And I guess they have been saying that, you know, the house has been feeling a bit quiet, like, and then it's nice to have some noise and stuff. So I guess it'll make them appreciate the quiet once we are gone, so...
Yeah, exactly. You know. So you're looking at some of the positives. That's a really good thing.
Yeah, I guess so. But, like, you know, I can't help, like, feeling like a bad mum sometimes because, you know, the kids... Because I'm just feeling so emotional, like when something happens, the kids break a vase like they did the other week, I just overreact, you know. I yelled at them so much and then they both cried, so I just feel like I'm a bad mum on top of everything else. I just keep taking my emotions out on the kids.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. So you feel just really guilty and you're just all over the place with your emotions.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't know, like I love the kids. I love them so much and I want them to be happy, but it's just really hard right now, so...
No, I understand completely what you're saying. And I think fair enough from what you're feeling. Because you have been through quite a lot. And I understand how you could feel on your own. Because I think that's how you're feeling, very on your own. And like you're just trying to battle through something that's just endless.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, and I just like...
And you feel like the odds is kind of against you. Like you just keep hitting walls.
Yeah, I feel like there's just too much to do and just not enough time to do it. Like, you know, even just something like going for a walk or like going to the gym. Like, I don't have enough money to do any of that. All I want to do is just like, you know, like I don't know where to start. What should I do?
I think you're going really well. I think you're... personally, I do reckon you're a bit hard on yourself. Moving back in with your parents is a big step, and I reckon that's a positive thing because now you can build a strong relationship with your parents. Because you said you've always wanted to make it stronger. It hasn't always been the best, and so you can make that stronger, and your kids can now connect with your parents as well.
Yeah,
so that's a really good thing, and I think just keep going the way you're going. Just keep thinking positively. Just keep trying to reframe your thinking, and instead of thinking negatively, just try and be like, all right, how can I think positive about this? Like, what's the bright side of this?
Yeah, I guess you're right. And I guess I could even just start by doing things like, you know, taking the kids for a walk after school and, you know, like,
Because you did go through a bit of a breakup in high school, didn't you? You and Kevin. You did have a bit of a mishap there, but I remember that you were trying to be so positive, and that's how you got through it. In the end, you guys did get back together, and you ended up having kids and everything. But remember how you got through that? You kept being positive.
yeah, I guess you're right. You know, I just think that, yeah, I could do it one step at a time, I guess.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Come on, we were having such a good chat and now you're looking really, I don't know, upset. What's going on? How are you feeling?
I'm fine. Like, honestly, I'm fine. Thanks for coming over today.
Come on, I'm not leaving while you're in this state. What's going on?
Like, I just feel really embarrassed. Like, I shouldn't have dragged you into all this. Like, it's not fair. Like, you've got stuff going on in your life too, and I just feel like I'm burdening you, and I just feel horrible. Like, I just feel really, really guilty.
Yeah, but this is what friendship is. Like, you know that you do the exact same thing for me or for one of your other friends. Like, that's one of the best parts about you is that you're really generous. So that's not a problem at all. We're always going to be here for you when you need us.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
But what's making you feel embarrassed in general? Like, is it just having to open up or is other stuff happening?
Like, I think it's just opening up in general, and I think I just feel really, like, stupid more than anything. Like, Kevin left me, like, I don't know how, like, I didn't see that coming. Like, we've been together for so long, and I was just, like, so surprised. Like, I mean, I know that we'd been fighting, and we'd been having a lot of trouble, and, like, it felt like we'd been broken up, but, like, I didn't think we'd, like, actually ever, like, break up, or, like, I didn't, like, think that he would, like, break up with me, like, when I needed him most. Like, I'm just, like, really shocked. Like, I don't know. Like, how did I not see this coming? Like, anyone should have seen this coming.
Yeah, so you kind of felt like you'd be able to patch it up and, you know, like it would all go back to normal once you guys sorted it out. So, yeah, I understand that you're feeling really blindsided by everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything's just, like, happened, like, so quick. Like, I moved in with my parents, like, just after all this stuff's happened, and I'm just so confused. Like, my life is such a mess. Like, I can't even pretend to hold it together for my kids.
Yeah.
And, like, I think a big part of me, like, feels really bad, like, bringing all this onto you, because you have a really stressful job, and, like, the last thing you want to do is, like, leave the office and come and, like, listen to my problems. Like, I should just hire a shrink or something.
No, absolutely not. It doesn't matter. Like, when I leave work, work is forgotten and it's all about my family and my friends. So that's not something you have to stress about. I'm very happy to come and listen to you. So you just tell me whatever you need to tell me and I'll listen. But I'm also here to help as well. So you don't ever have to worry about feeling embarrassed.
Kevin's, like, best friends with your husband too. Like, I have no doubt that he's gone, like, to rant about me to your husband, and, like, here I am ranting to you. And, like, I just feel like I've put, like, your family, like, in an awkward position. Like, it's almost like I've asked you to pick sides, and that's not what I was trying to do. Like, I just feel like I've put you in a bad position. I just feel so, I don't know, like, confused and guilty, and I just feel like I'm being really selfish at the moment.
I think that you are very much allowed to feel selfish at the moment. You know, when a lot of stuff happens, of course you want to tell your friends and of course you want to get it all out and know that you're not going to be judged, which is totally understandable. But, you know, at the same token, it's not about me. It's about you and what you need. So, you know, me and Aaron have talked about it and we're very happy to support you through this. But it's got to be an adjustment period. And, you know, I think that instead of thinking about how, you know, you put us into a bad position, think about the positives of it. Like, you know, I kind of love just having girls' days, don't you? So you don't need to have the boys along. We can just go out with the other girls and have a great time and not drag them along with us.
Yeah, that's true. That's
You know.
good.
Yeah.
I think it's also that, like, this is so dumb, but I've never cried in front of anyone that's not Kevin. Like, I just don't. Like, I just pretend that, like, I'm fine. Like, I just hold everything together all the time. Like, even the other day, like, my kids saw me crying, and, like, I just pretended to cover it up. Like, I just didn't know what to say. And, like, now I'm here crying in front of you. Like, I've been crying in front of my parents. I'm just crying in front of everyone. I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable, like, doing that. Like, that's not me.
Yeah, I know, but, like, do you really want your kids to grow up thinking that they can't cry? Like, you know, they learn from you and you're a great mum. So showing them that you can cry when you're upset is not a bad thing. Like, you know, they know that it's okay to feel emotional and you're in a safe place. So when you're in a safe place, you feel more comfortable crying. So just think about the fact that, you know, that you want to share these emotions, and even though they're crappy ones, it also means that when you're feeling better and you're happy and you can, you know, start to kind of rebuild and pick all the good things, like you've got all of this sadness out of the way. So don't feel embarrassed, don't feel guilty, don't feel like you need to do anything differently. You're doing a really good job at the moment, and yeah, there's still going to be a hard slog, but we're all going to be here for you.
Okay, thanks for coming over today. I really appreciate it.
No worries, I'm glad I could help.